and hold fast altogether to the rope of Allah, and do not separate. And remember Allah's favor to you, how you were enemies, and He made friendship between your hearts, so that you become brothers by His grace, and how you were on the brink of the abyss of the fire, and He did save you from it. Thus Allah made His sign to you plain, that perhaps you will be guided. Kind of self-explanatory, but let's go into it. Hold fast, all of you together, to the rope of Allah, and do not become separated. Do not be separated. For those that are old enough to know, a major trick of the devil, right, is to divide and conquer, right, through many different ways. And so to come on to the fold of Islam, the deen that your Lord has sent down for us, and Abraham has named us Muslims, and his great-great-great-grandson is so Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, after a long line succession of prophets, have left us the way to go. Do not be separated. Okay, come on to your Lord's way, and do not be separated by the devil. And normally he says something to the effect, the devil says, and puts it to the heart of those, how he could separate them, is that I am better than you. I am better than you. Some have stronger minds than others, but charity is enjoined upon you, so those people will feel no hardship. And for the one who likes to pursue the earth, it's there, and do it in a good way. Don't take advantage, of people, maybe in their down times, in their times in life that they may be weak, or through your trickery, your arts and your craft. So it's open for all to come together and not be separated. And remember Allah's favor to you, how you were enemies, and He made friendship between your hearts. After so many years of being Muslim, I might not have known the rest of most of the world, its people, because in this place, America, most people come, right? They're made to come somehow. And in meeting them, they're glad to meet me. I'm glad to meet them, and we learn from one another. This goes on to the ayat where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the sign Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, He created all of you in different nations and tribes, not to despise one another, but to learn of and from one another, or from one another. So that makes perfectly good sense, because some people do things like this, they eat food like that, and it becomes interesting to you if you are enlightened and have the patience, and that you don't think that you're better than people. So like this, that He says He made friendship between your hearts, so that you become brothers by His grace, and how you on the brink of the abyss of fire. And for those who know how the world turns, the fire was waiting very close. Most of our elders try to tell us, that left. They say things like, the white man has left no other way for me but the streets, and that is where I play, or that is where I work. So if you're looking at that, you see the lives of many people who have either lost their lives, or by the mercy, a small percentage have made it out. and they told you where they've been, how the devil came to them, how the system was. Sometimes we don't see the poor, and those people get a chance to live amongst the poor. Those who are made to do things that are not I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. This life has many things. So we try not to be parasites amongst each other and help each other to come to cleanliness, giving, and having, you know, having. And this is all of us together. Because you just having by yourself is very lonely. You know, you're still amongst those people, but you're the only one with, and you want to be amongst your people. They don't have, and so they don't, you know, travel the same way you do and everything else. So we come together on something that is right and correct. And he saves us from the abyss of being on the abyss and the brink of the fire. And he did save you from it. And that Allah made his signs to you plain. Like Al-Haj Malik Shabazz, you just say, make it plain. You know, it's clear. We're being clear, that perhaps you may be guided. We're trying more and more and more. SubhanAllah.